More luxury car buyers are turning to Tesla more often than traditional luxury brands, at least in the first 5 months of 2022. It's no secret that Tesla sales rank high in the EV industry. In fact, I've got the Model 3 as seen here, and I'm ordering a Model Y to arrive in 2 to 4 months. So how big is the car brand's lead and which Tesla models are the most popular? Let's begin. According to research by CarScoops, Tesla's new U.S. car registrations, used as a metric to show monthly deliveries, rose 66%, reaching nearly 180,000 vehicles so far this year based on the number of new registrations. Tesla continues adding to those numbers in the final month of Q2, as they say, as Tesla hints that June 2022 was the highest vehicle production month in its history. Still, since the car brand does not release monthly sales numbers, I wonder why, there's no way to know how many cars they produced in June or the last record number. So as Tesla's car deliveries continue to rise, other luxury automakers' deliveries are declining due to various factors, including you got rising inflation, part shortages, and massive work shortages. The same CarScoops article reports that compared to 2021, BMW's new U.S. car registrations fell by 11% over the first 5 months of this year, with 133,209 new registrations. Lexus and Mercedes-Benz also saw decreasing new car registrations over the same period compared to the previous year. So Lexus had 112,296 new U.S. registrations, a 19% decrease, and Mercedes-Benz dropped 17% with 110,584 new registrations. Audi also took the biggest hit with only 67,986 new registrations, a 35% decrease from 2021 values. While these numbers are relevant to the luxury car landscape, they include EVs, hybrids, and traditional gasoline-powered models lumped together. When comparing luxury EV new car registrations, Audi rises to second place behind Tesla with 6,600 new EV registrations in the U.S. Porsche and Mercedes-Benz round out the top 4 luxury EV brands, with Porsche's 3,600 new registrations and Mercedes-Benz's 3,250. This data from Inside EVs indicates that Tesla Model 3 and Model Y are Tesla's best-selling models in 2022, with a 40% increase in deliveries over the first half of last year. Tesla combines the Model 3 and Model Y data as they share a platform, with the main difference being the Model 3 is a sedan and the Model Y is a crossover-type hatchback, and that's why we're getting it as a family. Also, the Model 3 is $19,000 cheaper, has a slightly higher top speed, and a little quicker 0 to 60, and delivers more range. But the Model Y is larger, better for families like ours, and offers more room inside for passengers and cargo. The Model 3 sedan is a perfect fit for those people looking for a daily commute EV, whereas the Model Y is a better choice for families who want an EV with its SUV-like passenger and cargo space. In the meantime, here are some Tesla Model 3 facts and figures from my own personal car. Enjoy. Today we're taking a closer look at the Tesla Model 3, starting MSRP right around $35,000. So in the past decade, electric car company Tesla has quickly grown from a high-tech startup into a significant luxury car competitor. The success of the 2012's Model S Ultra luxury sedan and the 2015's Model X SUV led the branch to branch out into more mainstream territory. In 2017, they released a compact car called the Model 3, as you see here. It's my most recent purchase. With up to 322 miles of range and available autopilot, the Model 3 is a small sedan that will skip the gas station. To break down the pros and cons, of course, self-driving technologies, generous EV range, effortless acceleration, it's phenomenal, and available all-wheel drive. A couple of the cons, less luxurious than some rivals, and charging the battery does take some time, but it's not a big deal. You can get the Model 3 in 4 trim levels: Standard Range, which we have, Standard Range Plus, Long Range, and Performance. The standard range model begins at $35 grand. It has details like 12-way power front seats, a leatherette steering wheel, dual-zone climate control, auto-dimming and power-folding side mirrors, Bluetooth, automatic LED headlights, auto high beams, proximity key entry, navigation, and this 15-inch touchscreen. The Standard Range Plus starts around $40,000 and features key elements like a larger battery, heated front seats, fog lights, and a 9-speaker sound system. The long range retails for around $49,000. It includes a still larger battery, front and rear heated and 12-way power seats, a 14-speaker premium audio system, in-car media streaming, an internet browser, LED fog lights, and floor mats. If you're ready for the performance model, $57,000 is what it'll cost you. You'll get performance upgrades like a lower suspension, bigger brakes, alloy brake pedals, a carbon fiber spoiler, an increased top speed from 145 to 162, and a racing mode. While autopilot comes standard on the Model 3, a feature that allows the vehicle to accelerate, steer, and brake within a lane on the highway, there's an even more comprehensive option available called full self-driving capability. It allows the vehicle to navigate the highway, pass slower vehicles, and access interchanges autonomously. The car can also self-park. It can be summoned anywhere in a parking lot, finding its driver, and then driving to them. Being fully electric, the Model 3 doesn't have a transmission in the conventional sense, yet power is still delivered linearly by pressing on a traditional accelerator pedal. You'll find here the same kind of disc brakes found on gas sports sedans, and there's a brake pedal, obviously. The standard range model has an EPA estimate of 220 miles of range and an EPA EV equivalent combined fuel economy of 131 miles per gallon equivalent. The Standard Range Plus does even better at 250 and 134. Both trims use rear-wheel drive. The long range has a larger battery pack, and it's estimated to go 322 on one charge. It has the equivalent of 346 horsepower, 389 pound-feet of torque. For the long range and performance models, there are two motors, one powering the front wheels and one powering the rear. Tesla says that the dual motor setup can respond to changing driving conditions in as little as 10 milliseconds. And if one motor were to stop working, the driver could safely drive to their destination using the second. This technology gives the vehicle all-wheel drive capabilities. The performance trim is the most potent Model 3. It has 310 miles of range, and its battery pack generates the equivalent of 450 horsepower, 471 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle has one of the most futuristic-looking interiors on the market today that other manufacturers are trying to copy. The cabin is dominated by this 15-inch high-resolution touchscreen, which controls almost every imaginable function of the vehicle. Its vast size allows for easy navigation and media selection. People in the backseat can even see it. The rest of the interior is modern, sleek, with proper attention to detail. The steering wheel is simple, with a turn signal and windshield wiper on either side. The cabin is airy, with plenty of headroom and legroom. This, in my opinion, is an impressive machine. That's why I bought it. Its 240 plus miles of range and high-tech features make it a serious contender in the electric vehicle segment, as well as the small luxury segment of sedans and family car categories. That's why others are doing what they can to catch up. Tesla has made a car that's comfortable, efficient, with technology that seeks to improve the driving experience without being too complicated. If you end up buying a Tesla, which I hope you seriously consider, use my Tesla referral link to receive 1,000 miles of free supercharging on a Model S, Model X, or Model 3. There's a link below this video. It's free miles. Might as well take advantage of it. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.